Hello, my beautiful Scorpios, and welcome back to Professional Horoscope with Sandra. Today, we are exploring your full 2026 horoscope in depth, month by month, with a professional look at planetary movements and how they specifically affect you as a Scorpio. 2026 is a year where multiple slow-moving planets, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus, are shaping your reality at a deep level. This is not just a predictive year. This is a restructuring year. January 2026. Expansion. Through emotional alignment, we begin the year with Jupiter in Cancer, a fellow water sign, forming a harmonious trine to your Scorpio energy. This is one of the most supportive placements of the year. Jupiter in Cancer expands your worldview, your emotional intelligence, your long-term vision. At the same time, the Sun moves through Capricorn, activating your third house of communication, learning, and decision-making. This creates a balance between vision, Jupiter, and practical thinking, Capricorn Sun. January is not about action. It is about setting strategic direction based on emotional truth. February 2026. Saturn's discipline begins to dominate. Now we feel the stronger influence of Saturn in Aries, which is transiting your sixth house of work, routines, and health. Saturn here demands discipline in daily structure, consistency in effort, responsibility in your physical and mental health. Unlike Jupiter's emotional expansion, Saturn brings restriction and pressure. You may feel increased workload, fatigue, need for better time management. This is where your year becomes real. Saturn is building your long-term success system, even if it feels uncomfortable now. March 2026. Neptune blurs the lines. In March, Neptune in Aries becomes more noticeable. Neptune affects the same sixth house as Saturn, but with a completely different energy. While Saturn builds structure, Neptune dissolves it. This creates confusion in routines, emotional sensitivity at work, difficulty staying focused. You may feel, am I doing the right thing? Why do I feel lost, even when I am working hard? This is a classic Saturn-Neptune contrast. Saturn x reality, Neptune equal illusion. Your task is to stay grounded while still listening to intuition. April 2026. Internal reorganization. In April, planetary energy supports integration. You are learning how to balance discipline, Saturn, intuition, Neptune. At the same time, the Sun moves through Aries, continuing activation of your sixth house. This reinforces health improvements, habit changes, work structure. This month is highly productive, but only if you avoid distraction and emotional escape. May 2026. Deep psychological and financial activation. In May, we begin to feel the upcoming shift of Uranus preparing to enter Gemini. This activates your eighth house, one of the most important houses for Scorpio. This area rules shared finances, debts, taxes, emotional bonds, psychological transformation. You may experience financial decisions, intense emotional realizations, power struggles in relationships. This is not surface-level energy. This is transformation at the core level. June 2026. Major planetary shifts. June is one of the most important months of the year. Two major transits happen. 1. Uranus enters Gemini, your eighth house. This brings sudden financial changes, unexpected emotional breakthroughs, release from old attachments. 2. Jupiter enters Leo, your 10th house, career and public life. This is a huge expansion point. Jupiter in Leo brings recognition, leadership opportunities, visibility, professional growth. June marks the shift from internal work, external success. July 2026. Career expansion accelerates now. Jupiter is fully active in your 10th house. This is one of the most powerful career placements. You may experience promotions, public recognition, leadership roles, career opportunities. However, Saturn still demands discipline. Expansion without structure, instability. You must balance both. August 2026. Peak visibility, risk of burnout. August amplifies Leo energy. You are visible, active, in demand, but there is pressure. You may feel overwhelmed, overcommitted, mentally exhausted. Jupiter expands everything, including stress. You must consciously create balance. September 2026. Withdrawal and recalibration. After intense external energy, September brings a shift inward. The Sun moves into Virgo, activating your 11th house, then Libra, later, preparing for introspection. You may rethink goals, reassess relationships, feel emotionally withdrawn. This is a necessary recalibration phase. October 2026. Scorpio season, personal rebirth. Now, the Sun enters Scorpio. This is your first house, identity, self, power. After a long year of pressure and growth, you feel stronger, clearer, more confident. This is your personal reset. You are no longer the same person as in January. November 2026. Final transformation phase. Scorpio energy continues. At the same time, Pluto in Aquarius, your 4th house, continues deep work in home, family, emotional roots. You may release past emotional patterns, redefine your personal life, change your living environment. This is deep, long-term transformation. December 2026. Integration and stability. As the year closes, the Sun moves into Sagittarius, activating your 2nd house of finances and values. This brings financial awareness, clarity about priorities, sense of stability. You begin to understand what truly matters, what is worth your energy. Final professional message. Scorpio 2026 is a year of structured transformation. You are not just evolving, you are being rebuilt. Saturn builds discipline, Neptune tests clarity, Uranus breaks old patterns, Jupiter rewards your effort, Pluto transforms your foundation. By the end of 2026, you will be stronger, more focused, and more powerful than ever before. Thank you for being here with me. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to Professional Horoscope with Sandra. And remember, the stars guide you, but your choices create your path. See you in the next video.